The easiest way for you to meet your spirit guide is to ask. First and foremost is to ask, and ask them to make themselves known. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Uncharted. So, oh my gosh, we're doing it. We're doing another one. I know, I get excited every time I do an episode, and you guys know that I love, absolutely, just outright love talking to you guys, and I love it. So, anyway, I know, as crazy as it is. How are you doing? What are you doing? How are you feeling right now? What is it that you're feeling? What's going through you? What emotions are going through you? Let me know. Let me know. I want to make sure that you're all okay and that you are thriving. I just want to know that. So, today's episode, we're not even going to jump into a guided meditation or stillness because I just need to do it. I just need to get into it. And I want to talk about spirit guides and meeting your spirit guide and what does it actually mean and how awesome it is. And yeah, spirit guides. So first and foremost, I kind of think I should have just done a calming session, but I'm not, because I'm so excited. I'm so jazzed, and I need to get this message out there about spirit guides. Firstly, spirit guides are like you. Some people, you've heard the saying your guardian angel, your protector, that kind of thing. That is what a spirit guide is. A spirit guide is your guardian angel. It's somebody, well, it's a spirit, but I call it a body. It's somebody that has been with you since the day you were born, actually way before then, when you guys made a contract up in the energy, but we're not gonna get into that technicality of spirituality. We're just gonna focus on somebody that has been with you since the day you've been born. They have been your guide, your guiding force, your guiding light, steering you, guiding you along the way of life. And sometimes we don't listen to them, and every now and then when the shit gets real bad and real antsy, they will step in and smack you back onto course correct and make sure that you just don't steer too far. And they're kind of like your protection. They are there, they look up for you, they just make sure that everything is flowing, going the way it should. That being said, you have free will and free choice, so you can choose to listen to them or not. But that's a whole nother kettle of fish, and you're not listening to your spirit guides because, well, I can tell you from experience, it's best to listen to them. Yeah, it is best to listen to them, because at the end of the day, my grandfather had the saying, and my grandfather's passed away a few years now, and he had the saying in Afrikaans, as jy nie wil worry, moet jy voel. And I'll say it again, as jy nie wil worry, moet jy voel. And that translated to English is, if you didn't want to hear, then you will feel. And that is the thing, when we keep saying, well, you might as well, they don't want to listen, so they might as well hit their head against the wall. And that is purely basically the saying that I grew up listening to. And the same when it comes to your spirit guides. They can only advise so much and guide and structure, but at the end of the day, we all have free will. We all have our own energy that we want to do with as we see fit. And, well, everything has a consequence, especially if we do not listen. Especially when they tell you, maybe you shouldn't eat that bar of chocolate. It's not good for your health. And, well, you keep on eating it. I know. Anyway, yeah, I know. I think I'm going on about the bar of chocolate because, guys, I've gone sugar-free, and I'm on day 3 of sugar-free, and I've got a killer headache. Going with sugar withdrawals, but that's a whole nother different thing. It's a whole nother different thing on that. Anyway, so back to spirit guides before I digress into my sugar deprivations over there. So please don't send me a chocolate. I know in other videos I said, please send me a chocolate. Yeah, I'm going to have to backtrack on that one because, well, I'm not eating that. I know. I'm not eating chocolate anymore. It's crazy. Crazy living my life and being my life right now. I think I would feel more sorry for the kids and hubby because, well, Mama got no chocolate, no sugar in her coffee. Yeah, it's a tough one. And I discovered monk fruit, which actually I will say I've had stevia before, and stevia is just a really bad aftertaste. But monk fruit, I can live with that. So I'm having monk fruit in my tea. Haven't ventured into my coffee yet because, well, I don't know. I can't get over my heart to change the flavor of coffee. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, and I'm digressing into this discussion, and it is about spirit guides. But you guys know, this is just, it flows the way it's supposed to flow and the way it's meant to be guided. And I keep it real with you guys. I keep it real. So that you, like, now you know, going on in my life that I've gone sugar free. So there we go. Fact for Cindy for now. Anyway, so today we're talking about spirit guides. Anyway, back to spirit guides. They as I said, they are your guiding force, your guiding, they just there as a guardian, and they're somebody that have got the reason why I like my spirit guides is because they've got a higher perspective, not just like above, but they can see better than what we can of what's ahead and what's, is coming. And it's like same thing with being a parent. We know what's going to happen when the child doesn't listen and runs across the road and there's a car coming. But they don't know that. They haven't experienced it. They visually can't see the car yet, and we can see the car down the road. And it's the same thing with your spirit guides. They can see things ahead that we yet can't, and we haven't reached there yet. We're not in that time frame. They've got a whole lot of other energetic tools and timelines and things that they can see that is not available to us. So why would I not listen to them when they can see more than what we can? I mean, it just makes logical sense. But again, it's a choice. Everybody has a choice when it comes to how you interact with the spirit guides. Do you want to interact with them? And everything in between. Okay. That being said, you wanting to know, how do you I'm assuming you want to know, like, how do you tap into your spirit guides? How do you know? How does anything like that work? And all that. So what I'm going to do is I don't know. There is several, so I'm just trying to think. What's the easiest way? The easiest way for you to meet your spirit guide is to ask. First and foremost is to ask them to make themselves known. Like in the previous episode where I spoke about, I think it is the foundation one or the framework. One of the two, the foundation or the framework. Actually, no, it's not that one. It is, I'm a psychic. Oh, that's right. I'm a psychic. Now what? I'll link it up top here. And if you're listening to just the audio of this podcast, then just go to that episode. And I think it's like 2 above this one. And go to that one, and it talks about actually being calm, being centered, and actually getting to a place of quietness and just listening. And when you do that exercise, it is in that exercise that you can actually ask. You can ask to meet your spirit guide. You can ask to say, hey, especially when you go into it, set the intention of you wanting to meet your spirit guide, and actually go ahead and just ask. What you could also do is, I have got a guided meditation that talks about meeting your spirit guide. So I'll link that down in the bio. Go and listen to the guided meditation that will guide you through a whole process of going into meditation and setting the intention, as well as coming to a place of just calmness and the whole introductory process, blah, 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 and that kind of thing. But basically, all it is actually to meet your spirit guides. The nuts and bolts of it is getting to a place, into a meditative state, in a state of calm, where you can hear, sense, or feel the energetic realm and the spirit realm, energetic realm, and then asking and listen to what comes up. You might hear a name, you might see a color, whatever it is, and go from there. You will find your spirit guide. Okay, and that is how. And so that's the quickest, nutshellest, while in a podcast, quickest way of guiding you through meeting your spirit guide is either going and just getting to a place of meditation and asking, or going through a guided meditation, or even, actually there's a third way. There's 3. Oh, look at this 3 ways to meet your spirit guide. Maybe we should make that the episode heading. Anyway, 3 ways to meet your spirit guide. You can journal And through getting through in a state of flow in journaling, connect with your spirit guide. That way you can do it through, as I say, coming to a place of just calmness, stillness, and clarity, and meeting your spirit guide in that essence. Or thirdly, you can use a guided meditation. You can either use mine or you can use anybody else's guided meditation that talks about connecting with a spirit guide or a light being. A light being is the same as connecting with a spirit guide. It's just the intention that you set when you get started. Okay? So that is your spirit guide. So don't be shocked when you meet the spirit guide, what they are, that you can interact with them. My spirit guide's name is Paul. Well, he's one of them, but he is my main spirit guide that has been there my whole entire life. And absolutely love him. He is, the funny thing is, I'm like complete open and honesty. My connection with my spirit guide is like another husband. I call him like my second husband because that's as strong as the connection and bond is with him. And the same as in a marriage, I do argue with him, and I'm like, for real? Like, you want me to do this, or you want me to release that? Do you know how hard that is? Same as in a normal relationship, I have the same relationship with my spirit guides. And that is just, as I say, this is me talking to you about the uncharted soul, and I'm being open and honest and not sugarcoating it or hiding it or anything. And just being real with you guys that this is the type of relationship you can have. Each person's relationship is obviously different. Peter, stop with the moaning. I'm filming. Sit up straight and do your work. Sit up straight. Each person's relationship is obviously different and how you work it. But if you wanting to look at having like a spiritual based life, becoming a medium, becoming a clairvoyant, offering things like intuitive healings and going down that path, even just Reiki, I would really stress the importance of connecting with your spirit guide, connecting with your spirit team, and actually having a chat discussion with them. And your spirit guides and your spirit team should be like your best friend. They are, at the end of the day, they are there through thick and thin, no matter what comes up, no matter what it is in life. They love you. They support you. They do not have any judgment. They love you. They support you. There is never any judgment. And that's the thing that people, a lot of times when I've spoken to people and taught spirituality and I'm teaching intuition and that kind of thing, it's this, but what are my spirit guides gonna think? No, they don't work that day. They don't see things from our 3D perspective, our human vessel. They see it from a higher angelic perspective. There is no judgment. There is no fear. There is just love and light. And everything that they do from a place of love and light towards you. They are always trying to show you what is best for you. And when I say trying, because, well, sometimes some of us needs like a slap upside the head with the same message several freaking times. But that's okay. That's what they never go, oh my gosh, I've shown her that she shouldn't be in this relationship like 100 times and she's not listening. They will try 110 times, 200 times until you're willing to listen, and they will not judge. They will not go, oh my gosh. Sometimes I swear they do this whole eye roll, but that's just me. That is just my illusion. That is just my projection, I suppose, on that way, on spirit. But that is not what they do. Everything they do is from a place of light and love. Everything they do is from a place of light and love, and always with your best interest. So I encourage you to actually meet your spirit guides, meet your spirit team, actually strengthen that connection to the angelic, to the spiritual realm, angelic realm, to your energetic field. And actually it honestly is, it is better than any best friend that you could have. They see things, know things, and can give you clarity that you didn't even know that you needed. It is just truly, truly, truly amazing. So yeah, that's the thing on spirit guides. That's what they are. They are the team. They are your guides to help you navigate the spiritual world in the angelic realm as well as on earth, which is so freaking amazing. I mean, you've got a team that is helping you on this plane as well as on the energetic and spiritual realm, which is so awesome. So that is my little rift talk discussion on the spirit guides, and apparently I figured out there's 3 ways to connect to them, which I didn't know starting this, that there would be 3 ways, because I will say I connected with my spirit guides through a guided meditation. That is how I did it. But as I said, Spirit made it known to me that there are different ways and that you don't need a guided meditation. You can do it just by purely quiet, focused meditation compared to a guided one, as well as you can meet them through a journaling practice and getting that information that way. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for being with me for another episode. I can't wait for the next one and what it may bring and what it may entail. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.